Idiot. But yeah, I think supposedly now they're gonna investigate the other son's murder.
That's probably because the internet went out though.
Killing people trying to take over her business. And the sad thing was the other night I was watching.
Why are these already on?
Before I went to bed,
Yeah.
and she was on there.
Play
And
the
they
ad.
were making macaroni and cheese. and crap. I'm like,
Yeah, of course they would.
okay. So sad. At least you're alive.
Yeah.
But no, they were showing the
Did you
clip
put
of,
in, what you call?
episodes where someone had broke into
Did you
her
put in the
house
thing that
and
is starting at
ransacked
9
the whole
o'clock?
place.
And why
You
is this
probably
monitor
said,
not
no,
here?
you probably
Yeah,
said
dude.
trying to find the,
Before you ever
because I
go
think
live,
in order
make
to
sure the
get it,
stream is
to
going
get the
through.
money, you had to have like
It-
the birth
it was going
certificate,
through.
social security number, and some other information.
Okay.
So this was showing before?
So the little boy was dead already by then.
Yeah,
This
but he
one?
had to have all the stuff, but she kept all the stuff.
And so
And I
somebody broke in
guess-
her house.
Yes, and the house was ransacked. But Jerry assuming that it was
Yeah.
him, but I don't think she kept any of that stuff at the house. It must have been like in the safe deposit.
There
we go.
Yeah. So she
And
kept
so all that happened while I was on the show.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
his nephew get
All right.
killed while they were filming?
Yeah, the show was going on while all that was happening.
Oh, okay. I didn't
So
know
he
that.
was on the episode and he was like, I don't understand why he don't like me.
The nephew?
Yeah. About his uncle. They
Oh.
should just kept him locked up in jail.
Cause I
He was
think
in prison in California. They should just kept him locked
the
up.
uncle.
Mhm.
What for what?
I don't know, Cleveland acting a fool.
Oh. Yeah, cause I think they said when they said that, cause the,
Alright, 3 minutes out.
the dad got killed while they were filming too.
I guess so, yeah. Well, because
Okay,
actually I think
so-
all of them were alive when the show started.
Okay, yeah, and so they said that some people was like they had to go back and watch the show cause he
Because-
cried when his brother died, but when his nephew died, he ain't shed a tear.
Yeah, and what's her face? Jennifer, that was on Basketball Wives.
Uh-huh.
She dated him, and she's like, homeboy crazy. And I
Uh,
don't believe her because they're like, girl, you're crazy.
right.
You're ratchet and crazy. Don't
Alright.
watch this.
Everybody falling on silent. Oh, the mic's hot. Is the mic hot?
Yeah.
Huh? You wanna? No, I'm saying like, is it going through?
Oh yeah, it's going through.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone know that he didn't.
Alright.
You gotta apologize to her now because she was telling the truth. He was crazy.
You ain't sneak no topics in here this week, did
All the
you?
ones we talked about were the ones that we talked about.
You didn't sneak no topics in here,
All
did
the
you?
ones I put.
She snuck some
No, I
topics in
didn't. I didn't. What kind of Corona beer is that?
I have no idea.
No, okay, that's your
Familiar.
imported from Mexico, so it might be good. It might be.
It might be good. Do you drink Corona?
No, I don't drink beer at all. Like I can't. If I do, I have to put some enhancer.
What?
Is that what it's called when you got flavor the water? Enhance. Gotta put
Man, you just throw
Beer
some
has
salt
it.
and some shit and
Yeah,
some
that's
salt.
nasty.
Yeah.
Girl, they're
No.
fine. Drink you a league or whatever that is.
No.
Drink your summer
Salt.
shandy.
Salt and a lime
Put
and
some
you're a
salt.
winner.
So put
Do I
the
press
salt
record on
the
Idle?
lime.
Huh?
Do I press record on Idle?
I mean,
Yes.
you drink your summer shandy. It's like,
Because
it's
we
like,
like to record our what you call us too.
it's a beer.
You get if
And
you
then
want
they
you
have
start
one that tastes
recording
like
that now.
strawberry and watermelon. And then you need to drink hard seltzer. Drink some White Claw.
Oh, I hope this internet ain't going out.
Like that.
The internet okay?
Yeah. Alright.
I just saw this say
No.
attempting to connect.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
that one over
oh
there, because
shit.
that one over there was saying it just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Just.
We still alright?
With the flows.
Just go cut throat till and
Just make sure you hit record on the stream too.
Okay.
Alright.
Just keep
We're
talking.
at 8:59.
When do you get on your makeup?
uh-huh.
You get on your lipstick.
At 9:01, do the intro.
9:01, dude.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Well, I gotta press play on butt. I gotta press take off the ad, then turn on the mic. So.
Winnie, so you got everything.
Just
you
say when you ready.
You
And
ready
we
to
got
go.
you.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, my fucking thing. Alright, we ready?
Yes,
Are you
we
ready? You got all your stuff. You
Let's
got your
do this.
lipstick. You got your lotion. You got all your stuff.
I
You're
do
not
need
living
it.
at that.
I do need a lot. That's my life.
You're high maintenance.
No, I'm not.
You should know a million millions like that one chick.
Oh,
The 60. That's so awkward. Her boyfriend's
Are we
69.
recording? Okay,
Good to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back. Another episode of Happy Hour Video Podcast.
We should take some shots.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm DJ your boy.
Melania Johnson.
Social flyer fly.
You
Close enough.
Miss. Okay.
And you get to pull first.
Oh, okay.
For the flyer.
Roll it. Roll it. Oh, oh, did I drop one? Okay, that's the one. Pick it up, Nagia.
No.
Pick it up, Nagia.
No, you can do it.
Okay, my butt's going in your face.
Well, you can take your foot that way. You can do it.
Oh.
You get this.
Oh.
They're like over there.
Oh.
See, like, you're stretching. Stretching
I
is good for you.
did. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I was that flexible. Okay, so this one relates to, because it says, is blood really thicker than water? This relates to that whole Sweetie Pie incident when the uncle killed the nephew.
Had her
And
nephew
so-
killed.
allegedly.
Had a nephew killed.
Allegedly.
Trying to kill everybody.
And
take all
allegedly
money.
the brother.
No, you're
Hold on,
we're
time
talking
out.
about
Somebody
killing.
explain this story.
Okay,
Okay.
explain it to him, Nate.
So, Sweetie Pies, the son,
Mhm.
is come to find out that he hired someone to kill the nephew back when he got killed, what, like a couple, 2-3 years ago. He was in his early 20s. He took out an insurance policy on him.
Mhm.
When got a stripper in Memphis to hire someone to come to St. Louis to have the nephew killed. And I guess when he tried to file the insurance claim is when they found out, because he didn't have all the documentation to file to get the money.
That's crazy.
So he went in, it was like $450,000 and he had this poor child killed. But yeah, now people think they're probably going to look into his dad's murder because his dad, the nephew's dad, was murdered also.
Yes.
A couple years before that.
Yes.
So,
This man a
I know,
cold-blooded
right? Yeah.
killer.
All for money.
And
It's supposedly,
and
it's supposedly,
he put a hood on his mama.
yeah, he would have got insurance out on his mama.
Dude.
He's trying to kill everybody, take
He's
their mama
trying to
business.
kill, man.
I'm sure they're going to be showing the show no time soon because you look at the show, you can see.
I haven't watched. I
See
never
signs,
seen-
you can see signs.
Oh my
Someone
God.
up in her house and
Yeah.
ransacked and looking for something.
Yeah.
They find it.
I never seen the show, but I'm gonna go back and watch
It was about her restaurant, and when
Yeah.
the show started, all of them were alive. And
All of them were alive. All of them, but two are dead now. That's crazy. That's,
yes. No, I think money with families.
don't mix well
No, because some people, well, because
Money
here's the thing.
does. Ooh, man.
when it comes to money.
Don't let a joker die. They got money in the family.
Ooh,
Or they got anything of value.
yeah.
For that matter.
We're gonna-
I can tell you this.
That's
One of my
crazy.
friends, his grandma died. But before she died, she started going blind, and he was like, yeah, none of them wanted to help grandma, but then she started going blind. The first thing they said, like, oh, who gonna drive her new car? She can't see now.
Ooh.
And then she died, and they're like, oh, who's gonna take this? Who's gonna take that? It's just like,
Oh my God, are you serious? That's crazy, man.
well, my thing is this.
Family will do you
When
wrong.
people, and I don't know if other people agree with me, someone in the family get a little bit of money or a whole lot of money, people, for some reason in that family, think that that person's money all of a sudden becomes their money.
Like
And
when you
then
hit the
you're like
lottery.
ATM, yeah, like you the ATM.
Oh, you done said something that.
Like when you hit the lottery and stuff like that, it's like I don't
No,
know.
they say the first thing you do if you hit the
That
lottery,
kills me.
don't tell nobody.
I would.
Clean your stuff.
Yeah.
Get an accountant,
hmm
an attorney, and
But what if your family members try to murder you?
no, and you need to go ahead and.
Don't mean that they just get your shit.
And
I
also, they
know.
said you need to probably change your number because people
Yeah.
are start
I didn't have my phone number since I was 16, so I probably would have to change.
just start blocking folks.
I prefer just to stay low key if possible.
And
Oh,
don't
I
be
gotta
out
know
there.
I gotta have money.
Don't be out there buying, you know,
Oh, I got
G
no
wagons. Don't
Yeah.
be buying your Lambo.
kind of like showing off and stuff
Don't
like
be
that.
going to get no private jets.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But your
because-
family members gonna find out anyway.
No, so
I'm
Why
saying
would
they gonna know that you hit the lottery if you
no, only I mean I feel like the only people that would know are the people in your family. For example,
your mom.
my mom.
Yeah.
Only people, it's a need to know basis. I tell you what you need to know. So if I don't talk to you regularly, I'm not gonna tell you. If you find out, and I'm still ain't getting you no money.
You
No,
gotta
I
be in
can't.
the gym shooting with me to get some of that. Like, it's just that simple for me. Like, we gotta work on this together. Otherwise, it just don't feel right just giving it away. And I sort of have that same attitude for me. Like, I wouldn't just expect that from somebody.
Yeah,
So,
I wouldn't.
but I don't know. People
You know,
get
we
really
all
weird
got
when
no
it gets
mooching
to
family
something.
members.
Yeah.
That if you were the kid, you know, like $300 million. They be coming out the woodwork, acting like they talk to you every day, asking for you to help them with a bill here and there.
Well, I mean, I'm close to my family now. Like, I do have cousins that I talk to.
Yeah, that's
not every day, but probably like.
I mean,
3
that's
times
only
like a week.
different than a cousin that you see like once every 4 years.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know?
different. Yeah, that's different.
Because we all got those elders you see like every blue moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like they're like a dog they can sniff when you give a lot of money, and then they come out the woodwork.
So it's crazy because it seems like your family will cross you quicker than like your friends would. Like, sometimes, basically.
Man, people just do some weird stuff. No matter who it is. Some people are just natured like that.
Yeah.
They just those kind of people. And they reside in all kinds of families.
You got family members and cousins that'll sleep with your man or your girlfriend. It's
And I
like,
think everyone
what?
has
You got cousins that sleep with each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh man,
What?
I was listening to
It's
Sirius
inbreeding.
XM. I was listening
Oh
to
yeah,
Jude
and breeding.
What
on
happened?
there, and this dude that called in and was talking about how he was sexing his second cousin, bruh. And it was like I couldn't take my ears off
Are
of
you
this station
serious?
listening to
Did the
this
family
show.
know? I wonder if the family knew.
Like, no.
I can tell you this:
Yeah.
it's different. Like if it happens accidentally, you didn't know they were your cousin.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that does
That's
happen
different.
sometimes.
If you
They
don't know.
No.
But if you know, yeah.
They
no.
hiding it from the aunties and the other cousins and uncles and shit.
And I
Like,
think it's this. Honestly, I don't know about y'all. I don't like none of my cousins like that. I don't think any of my cousins like, ooh, he's attractive. No,
I can't
no.
even imagine. But you're supposed to stop the count after your 5th cousin or something, right? Or something like that.
I think by like third cousin, it doesn't
No,
really
Fuck
matter.
that.
I mean, but you have to
I
remember.
can't.
Then again, I don't know any third cousins. I don't know most of my second cousins.
Ooh.
So,
You gotta be careful.
I
So you
know
probably
most
asked
of
about
my
the background.
first, second, and third cousins. I grew up with all of them.
Yep.
Saw them every weekend.
how you grow up with the third?
Because most of my,
What's out there?
well, my mom was the youngest of mine.
Who was
so-
upstart?
Third is as big as fuck.
It gotta be me.
Yeah, like I'm kicking with my third cousin on the weekend. Like, that's a big ass family.
That is. I want to go to a family reunion.
I want
But
9
the
kids.
last one that we had when I was in high school, if my grandmother died, there were like what? And it wasn't everyone wasn't there either. It was just her siblings, which only one of them is still alive. She's 92, her youngest sister. But it was like the siblings that were alive and their kids. So there was probably like 100.
Dang.
And that wasn't even all of them.
Look at that. Sounds bigger than Butler's graduating class.
Showed it. Yep, pretty much.
But also, people come out to woodwork for free food.
I ain't gonna lie, I showed up to a couple of events where I was not family.
I went and crashed for some free cake.
I did crash a couple of parties in my days.
Oh, I would love to go to some family reunions. That ain't my family.
When
Robert!
people are asking you questions and get all up in your business.
That, no, nah, my family don't get up in my business like that for real. They see me enough on Facebook. They usually the elder ones would be like, "Now you need to chill out over there doing all that cussing and stuff on Facebook." And I tell them, "Yes, ma'am," but I'm gonna do it my thing anyway. But other than that, like,
I think it's probably seeing other people's family dynamics.
yeah, like, and I think, I don't know, I got a really weird family. I think everybody could say that, but like, we just, we different like that.
Well, you're not different
know
than
that's
you
your
with your cousin.
Right. You're like, you know that's your
Yeah,
cousin.
nah, ain't no sleeping with the cousins.
Nah.
Like, that's kind of,
I got to know.
uh-uh.
Anybody that has the last name, even if we ain't related, I'm like, there's a possibility that we could be related, so I don't want
I was
to.
gonna make a bad joke. but I'm not gonna make it. Why do you think a lot of your, like, the British look the way they do? Because most of that is inbreeding. Like, the royal family stuff, I don't know, like, oh, that's inbreeding.
What? So, like,
Yeah, because
Prince Harry and them is like sleeping with their cousin?
Oh, a few of them were definitely, like, a few of them
I mean,
kings and queens, they were definitely.
well, yeah, most of them are
probably
like, most of them are related down the line. You got to think about the
they
fact
could only
that,
marry royalty.
yeah, because if you,
Sleeping as fuck.
So they
What-
was
yeah.
marrying their first cousins. Cause
one
that
of the
wasn't their
podcasts
brother.
I was listening to, like, whoever it was in, like, what, the early 1900s, they had 9 kids, and most of the European royalty is descended from the British royal family.
Yeah.
So all of them are related. And some of them did marry their cousins.
And people get mad when I be like, Alabama, where there's kissing cousins.
Who was it, Prince Henry that just got married?
Here, yeah.
Alright, Harry. Yeah,
Oh, no,
everybody just got mad at Harry. He the one that was like, nah, fuck this.
Uh-huh.
I'm making sure this one ain't related all the way out the work.
He did.
Ain't
Oh,
no question about this.
No question at all.
Well, he didn't. I mean, he probably looked at some of them and were like, I don't want those G's.
Like,
Some of
y'all
them-
screaming, man. We gonna make this right. Alright.
Yeah, because some of them, you look at me like, ugh, her eyes are really good.
Oh my
I'm talking
goodness.
about Fergie starters. They're fortunate looking, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Borrowing money, should you return the favor? So pretty much if you borrow money from someone, do you need to return it back to
If
them?
if y'all friends, should you return it? But what if y'all not friends anymore? Should you return
Wait, time out. If you borrowing money.
it? Okay, just borrowing, not just.
Because you know some people will borrow money
Now,
and
if
never,
you
never
borrowing anything, you give it back.
Well, some people don't
If I
have
done borrowed
that
your
option.
man, I can't get it.
Ew.
Yes, you can. People do it all the time. People do that all the time.
No, but
The man goes and does his thing, and his ass go right back home.
oh my God.
Okay.
Well, no, a lot of people will borrow stuff and money, and
Yeah.
then they'll disappear for a bit, so they don't have to give it back to the person they pretend like.
But
they
are y'all
took
still
it.
friends though? Down the line.
I'm not gonna give every. I mean, I will let someone that I trust borrow money, because I know they're gonna. If I know they're trustworthy and they're gonna get back to me, I'll let them.
But later
Here's
on down the
something
line.
that my mama really taught me. If I have to, or if I decide I'm gonna let someone borrow anything, I already accept it as a loss. I already forgive them for losing the money
Okay.
in the beginning.
Hmm.
Now, for y'all that owe me money, fuck no.
You can keep
I'm
it.
coming to collect. But in the general consensus and stuff, like, yeah, like, because for one, if I'm hurting that bad, I really ain't got to be giving it to somebody else.
Mhm.
And then two, you really do have to wonder, because of people that would think it's nothing, you really got to wonder, is it really worth
Bringing it up or mentioning it. Like
Nah.
$20.
losing a friendship over it?
Like $20. You wouldn't get mad on no $20.
I would get mad over the principle alone. I don't care if it's $2.
Oh.
If you telling me you gonna give it back to
You
me,
need to
we
be a
need
person
to
of your
do that.
word. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
like, it's that simple. But like,
So,
other people are good.
If someone is hard up and they're like, Robert, can I get $50 from you? They give them the $50, and they come back like a month or two later, like, hey, and you like, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. You're like, hey, I got a job now. Here's your $50. I'll give you 100. You know, because for interest, would you be like, hey, that's good, friend?
Yeah, it's a great friend. Because that's how I would treat somebody. Like, hey, you helped me out in a time of need, so when I got it, I'm gonna make sure I double up on that. You know,
I
pay
just
back
think
when I
it's a
could.
difference when you loan friends money and then your family money.
It
Your
don't-
family
it
gonna
ain't no
take all
difference
day.
at
I'm
all.
saying your family members gonna take all day to probably pay you back. Be like, you my cousin, you my brother. I get to you like
To be real, the only people I really ever borrowed money from is my grandma and my mama. Grandma, I was little, she give me money for Burger King or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I could never pay grandma back. Mama, after a certain age, now up to a certain age, nah, that's a loss, mama. You took that. But after a certain age, it's like, all right, whatever she gives,
When you, I'm about to say,
I'ma
yeah,
pay
because
back.
when you're kids, you know, they know they're not gonna give it back.
Yeah.
Right.
But once you get older to get a job,
Like now, I mean, shit, 10 years ago, even if I'm borrowing money from my mama, I need to be making sure I'm paying that back now. Like,
Man, I borrowed. I don't know. I probably shorted my mama $2. Guess what? She still wanted that $2 2 weeks later. I'm like,
You damn
"That's
right."
$2. It's $2 though. I didn't ask
But
to
see,
be
we
here.
don't even
I did
say-
not ask to be here.
borrow. My mom's like, I'm giving you this money. I'm like, okay.
yeah,
She doesn't
that's a
say
different
borrow.
story.
Yeah, she gives me money.
Oh,
She don't
okay.
even pay her back. She give it to me, not say no, and then she'll be like, here.
Okay, so she just gives it to you. It's not
Yeah.
a borrow.
Yeah, she
So
just
she don't
gives it
give you like no kind of.
Even if I have money and she has money, she'll just give it to me. Be like, cause I'm the baby.
Girl, whatever.
Let's be nice.
Does it go like as far as like borrowing your stuff? Like I know you love your cars and your tools and stuff. So if somebody asks to borrow your tool, and they have
That's worth more than money to me. Like I can't make money without those tools.
So you won't lend out your
Those
tools.
I say
those
tools ain't
don't just
cheap.
go out. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't just lend them out. Nah. If
So
you
you
need a
won't-
tool, I'm gonna go over there, use it with you. Make sure you got everything you
Make
need.
sure it comes back in one piece and not.
Oh my
Yeah, I ain't playing with my tools.
Oh my gosh. Because like with me it's like more like a dish situation. Like if it's a dish of mine that I really like an air fryer or something, I wouldn't lend that out. Or the iron skillet. I don't know if I lend that one out either. But something like that I'd be like, yeah, I need to get that back.
Yeah, most of
I just don't take that stuff over there because you don't know about people. The person who, like, for example, if you're going for a party, like them person like that, you may take it over there and your friend, you know, they're good. Some other random person may go and steal it like it's theirs though, because that's what
Oh
people
yeah,
do.
like if you go to like a gathering, you take
Yeah.
a dish over there and
Yeah,
that's
people
true.
do that mess.
Yeah.
Especially if they know that it's nice and they know how much, they can kind of gauge how much it is. If they see a weird Sonoma on the bottom of that, they're like, hey, that's like a $75 dish. I'm taking that. I ain't gonna buy that. You know, people be trying like that.
Yeah. If somebody borrow your clothes or something, it's like, nah, you can have it. You
I mean,
keep it.
Moral of the story, if you borrow something, give that shit back.
Be a person of your word.
If you can't give it back,
Don't give
do
it.
not borrow.
Yeah,
Hey, you might forget to like.
Nah.
You remember to give people back their
Yeah,
money and
ain't
stuff.
nothing like that. Mm.
Well, money, yeah, but like
If you
if
tend
it's
to
something
forget, you need to go get it on your own.
like it's,
Don't go borrow it from nobody.
borrow,
Yeah.
borrow something. Okay, give it back.
Give it back.
Because again, there were some trifling people out there. I have a story.
Oh, tell it. We got time. Go.
No, one of my friends. So you know Nike shorts. College people wear Nike shorts, right? They're like what, $35.
Yeah, they were popular.
She let one of the other girls we know borrow her shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Girl decided to keep said shorts, so she got the money from her parents to give my friend the money, right? The $35 makes sense. I'm gonna keep your shorts. I'm gonna give you the money. You wanna know what homegirl did?
She didn't give her the money.
The first time we found out that she wore the shorts with no underwear.
Oh, you
Right?
can keep those.
No, you don't know what she did. Homegirl.
You can keep
let me
those.
tell you what she did. Homegirl kept the $35 and then had the nerve to give her the shorts back and cut out the lining in it. Just give her the shorts. You know,
You
Nike shorts have the lining in it.
lying.
Just like, She's like,
Hell no. That's messed up.
yeah, we are not friends with her anymore.
Oh, this is her. That's so trifling and dirty and ratchet.
Yeah, is that not ratchet?
That sounds nasty.
That's real nasty, right? It's like, just give the girl the money. It's like, you
Yeah.
had the nerve to literally cut out the lining in the shorts and give her back the shorts. Not just with no lining, but you knew that, yeah, it's like, you nasty.
You nasty.
Just
you
give her
not
the money
gonna
back.
fight,
She
Like,
borrowed some shorts and didn't wear no drawers.
Okay, is that
and
the
them
only-
riding shorts.
is that the only part you
Yeah, cause her cat nasty.
Yeah. And this girl, stories were, when we're not on here, she was a mess. Stories galore about her. Piece of work. She got kids now.
I bet you.
Wait, the nasty one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nasty.
She
one
got two
friend.
kids and she divorced.
Oh, and she's divorced. How many kids she got? Like 4.
Two.
Surprise.
Nasty.
That
Just-
was- that was messed up.
I got some stories. Oh my gosh.
That was pretty messed up on that one.
She's that girl that if you ever meet her, you were like, now she's a woman. Excuse me, she's an adult now. She's like 30.
If you're nasty, girl, that's trifling. Like, I'm mad at that. I'm mad she did.
No, I mean, really, like, just give her the money. You know that you did what you did was nasty. Just give her the money.
That was messed up.
You borrowed shorts.
Knowing they ain't yours. So she did it so she could keep the shorts, but then when she called her out about, hey, I want my shorts back, she went there just,
She ain't had no panties
It
on.
rubbed your bag too.
because the only reason she found out about it,
All over
too.
you. shorts.
Yep,
All
coochie
over
juice.
you,
All on the shorts. Yep. And then she cut it out and gave it. Be like, here you go. Just take your shorts back. Nasty.
Because, yeah, the only reason she found out about it was because when the girl's grandma came, she's like, oh, did you get the money that I gave her? And she's
What?
like, what? She's like, yeah, I gave her money to replace your shorts. That's the only reason she found out about
Trifling. She
it.
kept the money, Robert. Trifling.
Cut the money and gave her nasty tail shorts. Yeah.
Struggling on a whole new level.
I wouldn't have took those shorts back.
Well, no, she got them and she's like, what are these? These are not my shorts. She's like, this is not how these shorts are made.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
There are some nasty girls out there.
Alright.
There's some hoes in this
Hoes
house.
in this house. Hoes in this house. That's not fine. I like it. Oh, that's a new
Oh,
one.
you picked a new one.
For sure is. All right.
That one.
Should athletes and celebrities boycott or be allowed to boycott?
I
Listen
mean,
due
yeah, but
to
is it really?
what's going on
I
right
Right,
think
yeah.
they should if it's something they believe in.
So, for those that don't know, the Milwaukee Bucks game was canceled due to them. What am I sort of thinking? Yeah, boycotting.
Yeah.
So they're boycotting, and they decided, nope, we're not going to play this game in the playoffs, the middle of the playoffs right
Right.
now.
Yeah, I would say
Right.
it's not just
Has
him. A
that
bunch
ever
of them
happened in
did.
the
Oh,
history?
Well, no,
man.
there's some other teams that are
Well, the
playing
Raptors
too.
and all them was already talking about doing
Yeah.
it, and then the Bucks just went ahead.
The Detroit Lions did too. They're not practicing. We ain't doing nothing.
For real?
Yeah.
Because that was like 40 miles or something where it all went down from Milwaukee. So it was like for them, the Bucks was like, it's too close to home. Nah, we ain't
Yeah,
having
because
it.
them Milwaukee Brewers did too. The baseball team. Yeah, they're not playing their game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all of them were like,
So
okay.
Milwaukee just done shut it down.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
pretty
like,
much the teams in Minnesota were like, we're not doing nothing.
Like yeah, that's twice. It's too close.
mm.
But yeah, all that went down. Should they be doing it?
But why are they just now doing it though? Like, what? I mean, I understand it's close to home, but why are they just now doing something?
You gotta look at a lot of this stuff is still based on ownership and what is allowed by the big heads. Like the NFL, you're not getting you're not getting away with that. The MLB, ain't enough people really in the sport for it to matter.
Well,
but
Seattle Mariners, the Mariners are for it because they
okay.
have the most black players on their baseball team.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not enough really
Well, because pretty much,
representation
yeah,
of us
because the
for
players
MLB.
kind of control the NBA.
Yeah, the players are everything. Thankful for Jordan because he made it happen. But anyways, like the players control everything when it comes to the NBA.
Mhm.
You got people like LeBron saying, "I'm protesting."
Mhm.
Who gonna stop him? You gonna kick LeBron out of the NBA? Yeah, good luck with that. So it's just like, as long as he has that front and everything, and the other players there, and they got that same support there, the NBA is gonna follow suit.
Okay, so the NBA kind of backed their players up versus NFL does not, because when Kaepernick took the knee, they was like, oh, you should fire him. And guess what? He got fired. I
No.
just don't understand. It's so confusing.
Well, Kaepernick's like him getting kicked out, or getting, kicked off the team at that time.
It's the same thing.
Well, it was
It didn't
partly
have
that,
everything to
yeah,
do
partly
with-
that, partly his
part of that was
performance
him.
level went
Yeah.
down.
It
he,
wasn't
he
doing
went
good
into the
on
role and
the
then
team.
went down.
And that was like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, because when you quarterback, you got to perform and
Yeah.
his
Ah.
performance.
That was the icing on the cake for
Yeah.
him. Now, him not getting back on the
It
team
was because of
afterwards,
that,
yeah, that had everything to do with it.
Mm.
But he probably would have got traded anyway.
Mhm.
But the fact was he didn't get traded. But anyways, yeah, with all of that, there's a couple different ways to this. And one way it is you do have a job. At your job, you're expected to perform at the culture that the job wants you to perform at. And that's any job you go to. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to work with a daggone tank top on and some swim shorts and be like, where the party at? You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I'm around kids. It just don't work that way. Now, you couldn't go to my job the way you dress here at this show.
What
I'm
happened?
just fucking with you.
I'm
I'm just fucking with you.
But he's trying to say you can't be there with a roommate pop out at 12 year old.
Yeah, you be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry.
I don't have a bra on today, so I keep pulling it up. I'm like,
Yeah, some 12-year-old, you don't need to be giving a 12-year-old boob. Like,
But that was pointless even saying that. I'm just talking shit.
I know.
But I mean, you have a way that you're expected to act and perform at your job. In that aspect, the job has the right to do whatever they want. If they want to fire you for doing that, they have that right to do that. Nobody can stop them. So you really do have to look at it like, is this fight really worth what I'm doing for? For the NBA, it's a lot easier for the players to make that statement. if you're in the NFL, MLB, hockey, like it's probably a little harder to make a statement like that. So that's really sort of what you got to work with, because at the end of the day, all those businesses really care about is who's watching it and how do they please the people, the bulk of people that are watching it.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was thinking, I'm like, my rationale was, oh, it's interesting because with, especially, you know, like with the NBA, for example, it's like, oh, they're mostly black players, and you get, you know, some white commentators be like, they need to shut up and throw the ball or dribble, and I'm like, oh, they're entertainment, so they're not giving you your entertainment. How about that? They're still making their money.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can sit and deal, go read a book or something.
Yep, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, these damn white folks sitting up here got y'all own like slaves. Y'all need to go ahead and speak up, because that's basically what you did, sign your name on a contract and they own you. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like a slave stamp.
I'm not gonna say slave.
No, I'm not gonna say.
You can't be a
Nah.
slave when you make $100 million. You can't be a slave when you make any kind of $1 million. But at the same time, like I said, it is a job. If I worked my entire life to be in the NBA, and then this issue happens to come up when I get in the league, why am I expected to be the one to risk my life for everybody else? Risk my livelihood and risk what I love doing for everybody else. That's not a sacrifice you can just ask people to take. But at the same time, people have to be compelled enough to say, you know, fuck it, like, let's do it anyways and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? People have to be compelled enough to do that. I'm not blaming any player that says, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, that's laying low and that's
Saying they
just
ain't got
going
shit
the
to do with
job.
me.
That's doing their job
But, you know,
and
Because
nothing
you
else.
do have some
Well, yeah,
celebrities.
you had to think too. For every LeBron James, you got like 15 to 20 guys that are only making like 50, 60,000 a year. For
Yeah.
every big player, you got a bunch of other players that are making like nothing.
Everybody can't make a stand like LeBron can make a stand. If other players made those same stands, or LeBron can get away with murder because he's LeBron.
That's crazy.
Like, if LeBron decided to kneel, if he had did it when Cap first did it, who's doing something about it? He's the greatest basketball player playing, at least right now.
I was about to say,
They would just be
that nobody
complaining
can
about
speak
it.
about.
They would just complain about it. But
You know
then
what
they
I'm
still
saying?
watch.
you got some folks or some celebrities and some athletes that's like, this protest ain't really got nothing to do with me type of situation, like Lil Wayne when he had mentioned it about the whole protesting thing.
Well, they don't care until it starts affecting them.
And everybody ain't a protester. Some people are people that actually go and do the work after that. Like, for me, I'm more of the guy that likes to be in the room and come up with the plans. I'm not really, I will show up to a protest, but I'm not really the guy that's big on participating. I'm more of the guy that's showing my face and making sure people know that
This is
I
what's
support
You're
it.
more the planner
and
than
that, yeah,
yeah.
I want people to see that I support it and that, you know, but I'm not that kind of ground worker. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a different kind of worker, but it doesn't make my position any more or less important than the next. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and that's sort of how you got to look at it for them. For a lot of them, they are more of a support base.
behind the
When
scenes
the
type
leader-
of situation.
Yeah, when the leader comes up and the leader shows, look, let's do this, and the leader shows that they have a foundation to stand on that ain't gonna kill everybody, then they're gonna come up and be like, hey, I got your back, because we're even stronger now. But like I said, if LeBron James wasn't doing what he was doing, I don't see the NBA backing this like they do. And all the other players that's alongside with him that's doing what they're doing, like your Kyrie Irvings and all of them. You know that dude says some dumbass shit sometimes.
What did he
But
say?
that's a whole
Did he
nother
say
story.
something? Okay.
It's a whole nother story. It's
Alright.
not even on topic.
Okay. alright.
But even with that, you know what I'm saying? He's still like, you know, people have their causes, and for a league like the NBA, they can't not listen to
It's
us.
been going on for a minute though. They just now, you know.
But you don't
taking
think
us
all this
in.
stuff has always been happening? It's just that with social media.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Everything.
And it's being recorded and posted.
Yes.
And they haven't always been millionaires in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like back
In
in
the
the day,
70s,
they were-
60s and 70s, most athletes had to work 2 jobs.
Exactly. They were mailmen in the day job
Yeah.
and going back and scoring 50 an hour, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, most of them didn't get money until after they retired.
yeah, so it wasn't really like a thing like that for real. It wasn't a platform to really be doing that back then. You could find somebody to play basketball anywhere back then, but different times. But that's it. That's our time.
Whoop, whoop. We had a good talk.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was pretty tough.
Hey, I'm proud of us. No ratchet.
No, that
Ratchet,
was,
good
that
job,
was serious.
Whitney. No, because we threw those away last week. We threw those away.
No, we're
last
not
week.
clinking to that. That's what we're not
You're
doing.
just throwing away the
No.
horrible questions.
No.